we'll be meeting every Tuesday at 9 a.m. to chat about things that my clients have been asking me, really almost beseeching me to talk about for a number of years. Things like confidence, and not just the kind of confidence that props us up so that we can temporarily feel better and then life comes along and kicks the prop out. Things like, I'm learning the technology as I go along here. I've got a whole bunch of things coming up. You're live. Keep going. We're telling friends to join your video. Okay. All right, but you're covering my screen. Okay, I hope you can see me. Anyway, we'll be talking about things like, as I said, confidence, the kind of confidence that comes from truly connecting with who you are. Not just the confidence that we get that, as I said, inflates our ego a bit, enough for us to feel good about ourselves temporarily because we listen to the right people or the right things, but because we have that true inner connection. The kind of confidence that allows us to speak our truth in the presence of others' expectations. Try that one. That one's pretty big. To speak your truth in the presence of others' expectations. Those are the times when we tend to falter. But when you're truly connected and have that authentic confidence, then you're able to speak your truth no matter what the circumstance. They've asked me to talk about things like money and success. And not about having more money or doing more money. It's not about the things to do. And often these days we use the word create a lot. And it's one of our most powerful tools. However, I think sometimes it gets a bit twisted into the feeling and thinking of doing more. Creating more means doing more, and it's really not that at all. It's about truly connecting, and you'll hear me say the word connecting and connection quite a bit as we meet. It's about, once again, connecting with the authentic self that knows money is waiting for you. And as soon as you open up and allow and hone in on the skill to receive it, it's everywhere. We walk around looking for money and wanting money and trying to make money, and it's a little bit like a fish swimming around in the ocean looking for water. We live in an absolute abundant, we don't just live in an abundant universe, we are within ourselves an abundant universe. And as soon as we make that a connection, once again, the whole relationship with money and any form of lack begins to change for the better in pretty amazing ways. Okay, so who am I? And why do I think I can talk to you about these things? Well, my name is Paula K Bronte. I am a master rapid eye technician. I've been practicing rapid eye technology since 1998, so almost 20 years. And in my 20 years of working with people one-on-one, I have a thriving private practice here in Sugar House. Working with clients over the last 20 years, what I've come to see and know is the beauty of the human spirit. And the thing I can tell you most in this moment about rapid eye technology is that it truly works. The reason I chose it and that I've stayed with it all these years is because it really works in ways that almost seem miraculous sometimes. And what makes me different? Right? There's lots of people coming on telling you that they're teachers and they can tell you things that you don't know yourself, right? Which we all know is not true. We all know everything. It's just a matter of tapping in and connecting with those people who are focused and attracted some of this wisdom that we all have within us. At any rate, who am I and why can I do this? And what makes me different from all the people that are trying to give us the message? My specific flavor. When someone walks into my office, I often think of the story about Michelangelo and his beautiful sculpture, the David. And when he looked at that piece of marble, he saw the beauty of that being inside of it. And his only job was to simply remove it. And when someone comes into my office, that's what I see. I see their purity, their full, true spirit, and all the light that's available to them. And they only see all the stuff, right? All the concrete and the heavy false beliefs that have covered up that beauty. And so pretty quickly, it melts away and dissolves and they begin to see who they are themselves. And once that happens, then everything changes. So my idea here, my purpose, my deepest wish through these Facebook Live series is to help you learn things that maybe you haven't heard before. There are things that are very unique to Rapid Eye and to me. And learning these things will facilitate and enable you to tap into an aspect of yourself that you may have no idea is lying there waiting for you to just wake up. And many of you, if you are watching this, you have already awoken in a number of ways, right? We know about the consciousness movement and what's happening, and the lights are going off everywhere. And there's always more. And I'm here to offer you the more that I've found for myself. Because in doing that, I get more of it. So it's really very selfish. However, I also love to have fun. And I'll be having a number of guests join us. And that's always fun. To speak with someone else that's on this amazing ride of light is always great. So just to tell you a little bit about the guests I'll be having, I'm going to backtrack a little because I can already hear one of my marketing people saying, Paula, you're supposed to tell them all the stuff you do. I always get in trouble because I don't talk that much about myself. It's too much fun to talk about all the other stuff. I'm also certified as a complementary color therapist. So we work with color in my sessions. I also work quite a bit with guided imagery, which is a part of Rapid Eye. However, I feel that I've made it a very potent aspect of our practice. I am certified in thought field therapy, which was the original form of EFT, if you know about emotional freedom technique. And I've spent most of my life on a spiritual path of one kind or another. So I do spend quite a bit of time and attention with my clients, helping them hone in on what being connected to their spirit means to them. And I'm not talking about religion. I have written a book. It's called The Call to Mastery, The Art of Ascension. And that call to mastery comes in all forms and sizes and shapes and colors and experiences. And ascension is not exclusive to people who follow a particular practice or a religion. Each one of us, in this moment as we are speaking and connecting, we're moving into an ascension process because we're about to put our attention on things of a higher vibration. That's what ascension means. We ascend and rise to a higher level of vibration. And my desire is that I help you sustain that, right? Many people come to me and say, oh, I go up and down, up and down. This is about learning how to hang out at this higher place. Okay, so my guest will be Lynn Christian of Soul Salt Incorporated, a phenomenal business consultant who works with the mind, the body, the soul, and helps you bring your business to that place that you've always wanted to be but had no idea how to do it. I'll be having Megan Silito. I always struggle with her last name a bit. Megan Silito. Many of you may know her. She was also a master Rapid Eye technician and quite a power force in the Access Consciousness field. And she will be bringing her magic to our talks. I'll be having Kate Allen. She is a local actress, actually a national actress, and she has a radio show. It's called The Kate Allen Show on K-Talk. I've been a guest with her many times, and her personal journey in this field of energy medicine has been pretty remarkable, and she'll be sharing that with us. And there are a number of other folks. I have Lynn Manning, a co-author of a best-selling book, Fit to Fat to Fit. And Lynn is a remarkable specimen herself and has a lot to teach us about the connection between mind and body and soul. And there'll be lots of others too. And the point is, we will have a good time, and you will learn about things, as I said, that you may not know already. And you'll hear me say the word connection a lot. My shtick, everybody has their own thing that they're known for, and my thing is your great central connection. And it's threefold. And the first one is about grounding. We've heard the word grounding, but what does it really mean? We'll be talking quite a bit about that. We'll talk about things like the violet flame. You may not have heard much about that. We'll discuss the 10th chakra. Have you ever heard of the 10th chakra? Probably not. That is unique to rapid eye technology. And these are all tools and wisdoms that, again, are going to create a level of joy and presence and connection in your life that will help you be all the things that you've wanted to be. It helps you get away from that old model of have, do, be. First we have to have it and we have to do it before we can be it. This is about simply being happy to be alive. When we're happy just to be alive, then things really start to change in a dramatic way. Anyway, that was my quick introduction. I do hope to see you every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And this is my first time doing a Facebook Live series. So I'm really sincerely asking for as much feedback as I can possibly receive. That's how we grow. The good stuff is always great to hear. And I'd like to hear what you think I can change or do differently. Because this really is for you. This is so that you can, as I said, become more of who you are by taking advantage of the 20 years that I've spent learning some of the stuff that I have. And so please let me know what you think as we move on. And I'd like to leave you with a quick meditation this morning. And it's a grounding meditation, and it has partly to do with that great central connection that we talked about. So some people, oh, I see what all these little messages are. Oh, my people. Hi, guys. Thank you for your messages. I love them. The great central connection is about, on the first level, the great central sun. Lots of people have heard of that. Lots of people haven't. So at the center of our universe, there is a center part of our universe, and many people refer to it as the great central sun. So when we're grounding, we often will pull light from above down through us into the ground. Right? You've probably been through an exercise like this, so that we connect with the earth. And that actually is paramount to our joy. If you've ever been, or you know people that are chronically anxious or stressed, and the symptoms show up as physical illness that can't really be diagnosed. It shows up as just being scattered, not being able to remember things. That all comes from being not grounded. Right? The more stress we have and the more we do life, we sometimes will jump out of our own field of electricity, because that's what we are. We're beings of electricity. And as we leave our field, we get ungrounded. And we're so far out there that we're not able to be present and in our central channel. And so the great central sun is the point in the universe where our source of light comes from. And we pull that source of light from the very center of the universe through our bodies down into the ground and connect with the center of the universe and the earth, the center of the earth. So we connect with the center of the universe and we come down and connect with the center of the earth. Because that then allows our electrical field to flow and open and run as it was made to. And when that happens, you really get to be a lot more present, and things start to become smooth. And as Abraham would say, you'll hear me talk a lot of Abraham. Abraham talks about being in alignment. It really does begin with being grounded. So we'll take a moment and ground and begin our day being fully present. And in our central channel, so from the great central sun, we become connected to our central channel. And presence has become the new intention. As our consciousness raises, as the mass consciousness raises, and we're being shown that these days in many ways, as the mass consciousness raises, our ability and our need and our awareness that being present in the moment is key. And the more grounded we are, the more powerful we become. So we'll take a moment to ground and closing your eyes and just taking a breath and allowing your attention to just float up to the top of your head. Moving up through the atmosphere of the earth, Just letting it be a laser going out into the universe, through our beautiful physical sun, going up and connecting with the great central sun. Just seeing that light, source of light. And from that source of light, take a breath and breathe straight down. That laser of light right down through the top of your head, through the center of your body, letting it pour out of your tailbone, down your legs and out of your feet. Moving through the concrete of the building that you're in, moving down into the earth as that laser hits the soil. You can hear it scrunch and crunch through the pebbles and the rocks, going deeper and deeper down into the very heart of Mother Earth. You're being drawn deeper into the earth. Mother Earth opens her hearts to us, her arms to us, and takes us in. And right there in the center of the earth, there is a rock or a stone. It's holding your sacred space in the center of the earth. Wrap your laser light around that stone and breathe up through the center of the earth, to the center of your body, out of the top of your head, pouring right back up to that great central sun, up in the cosmos, and breathing back down again. All the way down through the center of your body, out of your tailbone, back down to the center of the earth, wrapping around that rock, and breathing back up again. And we intend that this be ongoing. Heaven above and earth below, I am the center. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Okay. Short, doesn't take long. You can do it yourself every day. You'd be pretty surprised at the cumulative effect. Okay. My name is Paula K Bronte. You can find my website on, my website is intheblink-of-an-eye.com. intheblink-of-an-eye, EYE.com. You have my Facebook here. You can access me through Facebook. You can access me through my website. And I would truly love to hear from you. I'll give you an email address, too, that you're welcome to use. intheblink5@gmail. 5. In numerology, I'm a double 5, so I use it a lot. intheblink5@gmail.com. I'm very happy that you joined me. I hope that you'll share this and that we'll meet every week and expand our light. Oh, here's another one. I'm going to do this one for you, and then we will say goodbye for the morning. Okay, closing your eyes. We now speak to the intelligence in every molecule of our body. Within every cell, there is an electron, and that is the source of light within our body. And we speak now to the intelligence of every molecule, to the speck of light in every cell. Light expand, light expand, light expand, expand, expand. Light expand, light expand, light expand, expand, expand. Light expand, light expand, light expand, expand, expand. Light I am, light I am, light I am, I am, I am. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Do that one every day and become the light that changes things. Okay, the topics we'll be covering are things like the 10th Chakra, grounding, the art of surrender, hocus pocus, the power of focus, abracadabra, again, magic, the magic of the light that we have within us. I don't have the list in front of me, but I did post it on Facebook in my invitations. So there's a lot of fun to come. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for your attention and your time. And I hope you have a miraculous light-filled day. Bye, everybody.